Hello Whovians, welcome to the Timey-Wimey Phantom Show. I'm your host, Julia Boland. Before we sadly said goodbye to Peter Capaldi as the 12th Doctor, I was able to interview the cast. They shared with me their fondest memories on set and what they're gonna miss about Doctor Who. And wait until you see what I asked Peter Capaldi that had him in stitches. Now take a look at my interviews with the cast while I do a little bit of Doctor Who karaoke. Ooh-wee-oo, Doctor Who. What will you miss the most about being on the show?
I'll miss the team, I'll miss these guys. Just having the best time ever and getting paid for it. It was probably one of the best roles I've ever had. I won't miss the costume, but I will miss the crew and the family that is Doctor Who.
Yeah, it's a really nice bunch of people, and everyone's on a mission to make the best show they can. And there's something very special about filming a show that you know like 100 million people are going to watch.
Will you be returning to the theatre?
Do you know, I'm going to do a workshop for a new musical. My dream is to write a musical, so I'm working on some stories at the moment. But yeah, I would like to return to the stage. It's been 6 or 7 years now, so I'd like to do something, yeah.
What was it like to dance with yourself?
Oh my God, there is also very wrong, that whole sequence. And I kind of enjoyed it a little bit too much. Of course, John Sim is absolutely wonderful and glorious. It's very generous of you to describe it as dancing. It was sort of shuffling around a bit. And thankfully, the editor, as always, makes us look better than we really are. So it was lovely, it was fun. What
did you love most about playing Bill?
I love the way that she interacts with the Doctor. I love how cheeky she is. I love all the inquisitiveness. I think her mind works very quickly, and mine works probably less quickly. So.
And you and Peter had such great chemistry on screen.
Oh, thank you. So wonderful. It has been an absolute joy to work with him. You can watch him on set, and you're working with him, and then you see it through the camera, and you're like, wow. Because I mean, you're watching him work, and you're like, this is brilliant. But then through the camera, it's magical. I think he's incredible.
What or who has been your favorite villain from season 10?
Well, I mean, I feel like I should probably say the Mondasian Cybermen because, essentially Bill became one, so though maybe they should be my least favorite, I don't know. I did love working with John Sim though. That was really nice for me. He was so fun, and all of that stuff with Bill and Razor in the hospital, those scenes were great and so exciting to play. He was so playful, it was wonderful.
Have you seen any Bill cosplays?
I just saw one just down there. That was my first one. Oh no, second one. I saw one yesterday as well. I'm hoping for a few more at the panel. Yeah. There's these two little kids who, I think they're called Shihiro and Shiheko. Yes. I want to find them. They're here. They cosplay Bill all the time. Yeah, they're so cute. They're twins. They're so cute. And I want to find them. But I don't know where they are. Find me. Come.
She's here. She's right here.
I'm here. Come find me.
What has been your favorite moment from season 10?
From season 10, I liked doing some Venusian Aikido when I got to do the old John Pertwee karate stuff. I liked doing that. That was great fun.
And Mr. Capaldi, what has been your favorite villain to take on? Steven Moffat.
Missy, I think, is pretty amazing. I think Michelle's fabulous, the way that she's reinvented that character in that way. I always was very, very keen on the little monster that you never really saw that was in Listen. We were never really sure whether it was there or not. It was because the Doctor believed that if you had a sense that there was someone else in the room and you turned around and they were gone, that didn't mean that there wasn't someone there. So he went in pursuit of this thing. He never found it.
It turned out it was me the whole time.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. A stalker.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
What does it feel like regenerating into a woman?
Well, that's quite, I've never heard it put that way before. How do I answer that? It's, feels really good. Generally. Feels good, yeah.
What are you going to miss most about playing the Doctor? At this point, I didn't know what to
ask him. I mean, look, I'm surrounded by Doctor Who characters. Missy, Nardole, help me!
I love coming in the morning and seeing what new planet we have available to us, what the design department have created, and blowing up monsters. I like blowing up monsters, and just being Doctor Who. It's a kind of extraordinary experience, being at the centre of this show that is so loved. You know, if I walk into a room and there are people who like the show there, they sort of think Doctor Who's walking in. It's not really, it's just me. But I get all the smiles that are for him or her. So that's really nice. So I'll miss all that. Everyone says once you're the Doctor, you're always the Doctor, but I'm sure it has slightly diminishing returns.
Thank you so much for talking with us.
Oh, thank you.
And
that line, that's one of that before.
yeah, can I take it? Oh yeah, can we?
There you are.
It was so awesome talking to the Doctor Who cast. I'm gonna miss them so much. I've been doing this show since I was 12 years old, and during this entire time, Peter Capaldi has been Doctor Who. I mean, I've always loved David Tennant and Matt Smith, but when I picture the Doctor, I definitely picture Peter Capaldi. I have so many reasons why I love Peter Capaldi. One, he was an amazing actor. This Doctor began as mysterious. You didn't know whether we should trust him or not. Just like had such a great character arc. And in real life, he's just an amazing person. Peter Capaldi has always been so nice to me when I talk to him. I mean, from when I was 12 and trying not to pee in front of him until I just had this recent interview with him. He's always been so nice and generous with his time. I'm really gonna miss Peter Capaldi. I think he's always going to be remembered as a great Doctor. So the Christmas special Twice Upon a Time was the perfect way to say farewell to Peter Capaldi and Steven Moffat. Every Doctor has always had a sad goodbye. The 10th Doctor had I Don't Want to Go, and the 11th Doctor had I Will Always Remember When the Doctor Was Me. And we all wondered what would Peter Capaldi's last words be, and it was Doctor, I Let You Go. I feel this last line has so many goodbyes happening at once, like Peter Capaldi saying goodbye to the Doctor, Steven Moffat saying goodbye to this character and the show, us saying goodbye to the Doctor, and the Doctor saying goodbye to this version of himself. And I feel so much is happening in this one line, and it's so powerful, and it's going to be greatly remembered by every Doctor Who fan. So, Peter Capaldi, thank you so much for being my Doctor and the most amazing Doctor in the world. Doctor, I let you go. This has been the Timey-Wimey Fandom Show. See you next time. Doctor Who, he moves in the TARDIS, has two hearts.